It is here. It is finally Halloween, October 31st, 2024. And today I am going to count down my top 10 action figures that I unboxed during this spooky season. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to count down the top 10 action figures that I have unboxed and reviewed this here spooky season in 2024. Now there are some caveats, and one of them is I cannot have ever had them out of the package before. These were new to me, in my hand, unopened. I did not have a minimum card and one opened. These were fresh opened in 2024's spooky season. So that was from September 1st to October 31st, which is today. So brand new figures to me. They don't have to have come out in 2024, just unboxed during this spooky season in 2024. That being said, happy Halloween, everybody. Thank you so much. I've hit 400 subscribers. I love you all. I love the comments coming in. I'm getting a lot of good comments. It's awesome. My cat is scratching on the back of my chair and everything. He's excited too. But let's go ahead and get this countdown started. Now I'm going to go from 10 up to 1. So I'm going to place 10 here, and at the end of the channel, hopefully I can fit 10 figures right here. But let's start with number 10, and this one surprised me a bit. I thought it might be higher on this list, more maybe in the number 5 or 4. I was surprised a little bit. So coming in at number 10 is NECA's Black and White Wolfman. Yes, I had pretty high expectations on this. I thought it would be better. I thought it would, and it did. It was better than the color version. I do enjoy it better than the color version. I think I expected so much out of it because it's one of my favorite movies of all time. By one of my favorite actors of all time, Lon Chaney Jr. But I do enjoy the accessories. I like the Larry Talbot head, but I don't know. There was just something missing about it. I think they can fix that if they give us a Larry Talbot in the suit with a hat and the cane. I think that could work. But yeah, NECA Ultimate Black and White Wolfman comes in at number 10. I kicked this around and spitballed about it quite a bit, and this guy coming at number 9 is Mego's Retro Style Wolfman. Now, if you've seen the review of this one, you'll know why. I mean, I was giddy about it. I was so happy with this thing. It was so nostalgic to me. Oh, man, it has everything. I mean, the body type is exactly the same. The face sculpt's beautiful. I love how they didn't try to make it look like the Universal movie Wolfman, but just the soft goods. I love it. Absolutely amazing figure. I'm so glad I picked this up. But that is Mego's Retro Style Wolfman. At number 8, another one that surprised me. Not sure if I was even going to keep this action figure here. I thought I might give it to my grandson, but nope. I do like it, and I am going to keep it, and it is NECA's Ultimate Holiday Chucky. Now, this thing blew me out of the water with the accessories it came with. It came with so many accessories. I guess they could do it because they lost a lot of plastic in the size. You can see the size difference between our NECA Ultimate Wolfman and then little Chucky here. But just a outstanding figure. I mean, the accessories has so much. 2 extra heads, 2 hats. The the soft goods sweater, holiday sweater, the cookies, the coffee cup, the iced coffee, the list, all the hands, and the knife also, along with the chainsaw. And what else is, you can clean him up if you wish. If you want to clean him up and put him in no blood, you can. It's got the face sculpt, it's got the clean hat, it's got the sweater you can put on, and the hands. You can even change the hands, the face. It's unbelievable how they did that, but very good. So that comes in at number 8, Holiday Chucky. At number 7, this one I was on the fence about, and I was trying to keep away from how much I like the movie. Now, I did not like this movie at all. So when I opened this figure originally, when I unboxed him, I thought I wasn't going to like it. But man, this is one of the creepiest figures I've opened up yet on the channel. And it is unbelievable. And it is Ultimate Valak from The Nun. Very good. The Conjuring universe. Now, like I said, I do not like this movie at all. I thought it was such a waste of a good character. But man, the soft goods on this is so good. And like I mentioned, the creepiness. Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. These hands, putting the blood of Christ vial in her hand like that. Oh, it's unbelievable. Such a good, creepy figure that at the end of the day, I really can't stand the movie. But man, they put out a heck of a figure, so kudos to NECA for outperforming the movie studio that brought us The Nun. At number 6 is going to be one of my favorite movies, again, of all time. And like I said, I did not want to have that influence me on whether I liked the movie or not. That's why Valak was in here, because like I said, I did not like the movie. But at number 6, I got one of the greatest Friday the 13th of all time, and my favorite Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th Part 3 3D. I absolutely love this figure. I love the box art. It has this 3D style packaging. It's so awesome. The accessories that came with this guy, the pitchfork, you got the wrench, you got the knife, you got the machete, you got the axe. It's just loaded down. You got the spear gun. And if you got that Friday the 13th accessory set, man, that spear gun goes a long way. But I unfortunately did not. I also like the fact that they gave us 2 masks, one without the chop to the head and one with it. And I also like how underneath there is a great head sculpt. Looks just like what we saw in the movie. So really good, fine figure. Now the articulation on this is a little bit suspect, but it is early in NECA's career. So that is number 6. All right, we are halfway through. We are to number 5 already, and this one I thought was going to be in here somewhere. I love the movie. I love the character, and it is even better, though, than I thought, and it is Ultimate Pinhead from the Hellraiser movie. Now, this guy has awesome face sculpt. I love it. These pins, how they did that is so good. They put them in just right. And then they come with all these extra hands. I love this soft goods right here. They could have easily just made that out of plastic, but they gave us soft goods. Has the wire in the bottom of it. So very, very good. I love the shininess of it on that high gloss on that black, but very, very good. The box art is awesome. It's just a classic character in horror, and man, he looks so creepy. He's right up there with the Valak as far as creepiness goes, I do believe. All right, at number 4, now we are getting into the thick of things. At number 4, we have Professor Burke from London After Midnight. Now, this one didn't really surprise me because this is something that the movie you can't even see. I've never seen the movie, but man, is this character awesome. This figure is just so good. I love the accessories that come with the hat, and I also love how you can get a soft goods cape, or you can get the plastic cape to put on him. But loaded down with accessories and head sculpts, he's just so good. Really love it. So Lon Chaney as Professor Burke, London After Midnight, comes in at number 4. All right, here we are, the top 3. Now, number 3 is one that I figured would probably be on here, and I thought it might fight for the number 1 spot, but like I said, I spitballed and thought, and this one, he just made 3. And he barely beat Professor Burke out, but number 3 is NECA's Ultimate Color Creature from the Black Lagoon. That is right. This thing is totally awesome. What I like about this is the face sculpts. Now, they gave us a couple face sculpts, but the one I liked the most was the one that had the articulated jaw. Now, how about that? That is so cool. Articulated jaw on this face sculpt. That was really good. I also love the fact that the scale is so good. The scale, when I mean scale, I mean size-wise. He's so much larger than our other NECA figures because the creature from the Black Lagoon is humongous. And the fact that they could hide all his joints in these scales, man. I mean, it almost looks like a statue, but then, bam, you can start moving it around, and it is awesome. Very good. Very, very good. So NECA is just all over this. So NECA's Ultimate Color Version, Creature from the Black Lagoon. And that's down to 2. So what could the top 2 be? I think you might have an idea, but I'm going to go ahead and put out number 2. It is NECA's Ultimate Horror of Dracula, Christopher Lee. This thing blew my mind. So good. Face sculpt is awesome right there. Couldn't love it more. The cape. I love the cape. Now, they could have went with the style of the Count Dracula or Universal Monsters, but they didn't. They got the tie in the front, so it stays on really good. But this cape is beautiful. The accessories it came with. And I think what put the icing on the cake was this box art here. Man, that is beautiful box art right there. I just love how NECA says, why should we mess things up? The studios and the Hollywood has given, or in this case, Hammer has given us the perfect box art for our figures, and they just use the poster art. Absolutely wonderful. Great job by NECA by not going too deep and trying to make things that they ain't. They kept things tried and true. So that is number 2, and that leaves only number 1. I would have never, ever in my wildest dreams thought this until I got it out of the pack. So number 1 action figure for the 2024 spooky season is none other than Ultimate Count Orlok from Nosferatu. Now, this was so much better than I thought it was going to be. I absolutely love this figure. It is put together so fine. It is just pretty much a repaint. They put it black and white, but they added these extra accessories that puts him in this riding suit, this coat, and this top hat, give him the whip. Man, all we need now is a carriage and a horse to pull that carriage and him on top of it. And then you have the box art. Unbelievable box art. So great. Nosferatu, one of the great movies of all time, even though it's a silent film. But Count Orlok, ultimate black and white Nosferatu, is my number one figure of the spooky season in 2024. Now, I do want to give a shout out some other figures. Now, these were out of the package. I've already had them out, but man, my black and white Universal Monsters Dracula and the color version, if they had not been opened before, if they were fresh to me, they would have been, I think, probably right here. These guys, him and him would have been out, and they would have been right in here. I really like this Operation Monster Force Count Dracula. I love the scale on that 1/12 scale. I love it. It's going to go great with our G.I. Joes. So many NECAs here. So we got one guy, Mego, got in here. Now, I did not open a whole lot more than NECA, but Mego made it in there, and I'm so happy I have him in my collection. But that's going to be it. Thank you so much for hanging in with me for this spooky season. This is going to be it. And now, anything that I have left over or anything we see in the foreseeable future, I'm pretty that I have on pre-order or coming out. And it kills me to do this because I would really love to unbox and review some of these new NECA figures coming out. Like they're bringing out the Hammer, Van Helsing, Peter Cushing. Oh, it's going to hurt me not to open that right away. But I am going to try to hold off until next September 1st to start fresh. But these are all great figures. You can't go wrong with any of them. They have all blown my mind. So happy to have my collection. So thanks to you all. We will get back to He-Man, WWE, G.I. Joe, and our other unboxings as soon as, I hope, November 1st. I may take a few days off. With that being said, happy Halloween. I hope you all have a safe and happy Halloween. Get all the candy you want. Have fun with all your children out there dressing up. But that's it. Until next time, oh yeah.